Hey everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome to our nervous system healing challenge. I'm going to start with our opening prayer and then off we go. Feel free to pop any questions. Hi Lipa, feel free to pop any questions that you have into the chat and I will answer them as we go along. O great spirit, Father Sky, Mother Earth, the winds, the waters, my Father, my Mother, Atanaha, all that is. We thank you for our lives and we thank you for these good people. We thank you for all that we are and all that we are to become. We dedicate our time spent together and our relationships with one another to you. We, we ask that our suffering be lifted, that our pain be ended, to the love and to the peace that lay beyond. Creator, we ask specifically for instant healing on our nervous systems as we listen today. We ask that we be recalibrated so that we can hold more, give more, receive more, and be able to tap into more through all that is. Okay. Hello, Carol. Okay, so nervous system is a huge, huge, huge buzzword at the moment because people have clicked into how closely it's connected to your energy, how closely it's connected to your capacity to hold, manifest, and create. And they realized that if they can control their nervous system, they can control their emotional state. If they can control their nervous system, they can control their vibration. And people are digging into what it is that's blocking the nervous system a lot. Hi, Matt, it's good to see you. So what we're going to do is just start by doing a quick nervous system clearing, okay? Because I can feel how much tension there is in the air. So it's a good idea. The angels are kind of coming in. I can feel Archangel Raphael very strong behind me. I'm just saying, let's just do a general clearing because people are stressed. So we're going to just do a general clearing to release time, right? A lot of you are struggling to hold more time for yourselves, for your life, for your family, money, right? A lot of stress around money, a lot of stress around how we'll be perceived. So we're kind of shutting down, stonewalling, becoming invisible. All that's coming through the nervous system. Now, from a metaphysical perspective, the nervous system is created by your chakras. Okay, so the nervous system is literally the part of the body which mirrors the way the chakras work. They literally pulses electricity into a space when you're inside the womb, and the electricity inside that space tells the cells how to organize themselves, tells the DNA how to grow so that you make a little body. Okay, so the nervous system is literally what tells and holds the space for your biology to be created. So if you're trying to regrow organs and things like that, it's a very good idea to use your nervous system as well so that you can tap into the energy of holding space for that organ to be created. Okay, so when metaphysically you're holding space, the virtue connected to it is faith, because you can't see with the naked eye the electricity being pumped into the space by the nervous system, but it's there, right? You can't see the signals that are there, but it's happening. And it's also really important to think about it like a container. You can pump electricity into a light, but without the light bulb being screwed in, right, it doesn't work. And it's the same thing with your nervous system. You can pump electricity through it, but if your nervous system isn't properly plugged in, so if you're lacking electrolytes, if you're got trauma, if you've been really, really stuck in fight, flight, or freeze, which I think most people are stuck in freeze, right? You wave your hand at me if you're stuck in freeze most of the time. But from the scan that I'm doing, most of you are stuck in functional freeze, okay? What happens is that the electricity can't get through. So it's like the message is going out, but the light bulb isn't going on, okay? So let's just take a minute. I want you to close your eyes and we're just going to deep clearing on the nervous system. So I want you to imagine yourself surrounded by a bubble of white light. No fear can enter the white light, and nothing inside the white light can be harmed or hurt. Okay, good. Take 5 deep breaths with me. Whew. And I want you to just tune in to your nervous system. And as I'm doing that, the word fried is coming. There we go. Some of you got a fried nervous system. So we're going to ask for an instant healing. Woo. A lot, and then I'm getting overwhelmed. So can we release the overwhelm? Oh, so nervous system fried means burnout, the angels are telling me. So let's breathe. Let the angels come in and start recalibrating your nervous system so you can hold more, be more, receive more. Oh, good. You guys are doing so good at letting go. That's it. Let go. and trust, bringing in the virtue of faith. So can we just download you with faith and with hope and with what it is and with what it feels like and with what's available to you? Okay, that's looking way better. Okay, and then the angels are showing me we need to do a cord cutting. So I'm going to bring in Archangel Michael. We're just going to cut cords, all the cords that are along your nervous system and your spine, all the cords from your auric field. Just take nice deep breaths for me. And we're going to cut cords to workplaces, exes. Yes, some of your nervous systems are plugged into somebody else. If your nervous system is plugged into somebody else, right, can we unplug it now, please? Just say yes to receive. Oh, thank you, Garu. Spark saying, hi, throat chakra is overloaded. Yeah. Okay. So if you think about the nervous system, right? If you look at your spine, it's one of the only, the throat chakra and the nervous system is the only place in your body that's connected to everything. Your spine is connected to your gut, your throat, your heart, your everything, right? And the throat chakra is the one that everything has to go through. So all the information to the lower chakras is to pass through your throat chakra to get to your crown, right? To get to God. And everything from your crown is to pass through your throat to get to the lower chakras. So this is where we feel the overwhelm. It's our nervous system and our throat. So let's just allow the only thing pulsing through your nervous system to be light, to be peace. And we're just going to hand over that anxiety. We're going to hand over our anger. We're going to hand over our unfairness. We're going to hand over the struggle that it's hard. Okay, there we go. So the nervous system is split into two, the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system, right? And one regulates fight, flight, freeze, faint, and the other regulates rest, repair, renew. So is it okay if we ask the angels to switch you over into rest, repair, and renew? Show you that it's possible for you to be there, that you know how to be there, that it's safe for you to be there, especially when you are facing challenges, because that puts you in a state where you've got emotional resources, the strength and the resilience to make long-term good choices. Okay, that's looking really good now. I'm going to ask for an instant healing for the stomachs, for the hearts. Is it okay if we reconnect your nervous system to your gut, reconnect your nervous system to your liver, reconnect your nervous system to your heart, reconnect your nervous system to your throat, reconnect your nervous system to your brain? Just clearing the connection, the links. Can we charge the electrolytes in your bloodstream so that you can receive this at a higher level? Okay, that's looking good too. Sparkle saying feeling very stuck in speaking up. And I was saying blessings to you too. Yeah, it's I can really feel it right now, this deep desire to be visible, and at the same time, this deep need to be like to control other people's responses to our visibility, and the things don't go hand in hand. So, uh, true to nervous system challenge, can you release control for me? Can you hand that over to the angels? Can you trust in your higher power? You can't control how other people are going to react. And when you're trying to, it's because you're afraid, right? Afraid that you're not enough, afraid that you're not worthy. You're doing the perfectionism, the good girl game, good boy game, the trauma. So can we release that to the nervous system? Kate Hod, hi Kate. Sparkle, yes, if you want these, say yes, guys. Very true. Yeah, I know. I think it's the biggest thing for most people right now is that they're out there, but they're not really being who they are. They're afraid. And nothing resembling a high horse here. I get it, right? We're just going to let our angels help us to overcome these obstacles. Okay, and then the belief, and you guys have so got me, right? You've so got me. So the belief I've been working on is letting things be easy. And of course, because I'm working on things being easy, everything that's hard is coming to the surface. So anywhere where you're feeling really stuck and you're like, it's really hard, can we give it to the angels? Can we give it to God? Can we complete it? There we go. Gosh, I've got shivers and goosebumps coming along. There's so much disappointment as well, stuck on the shoulders. Disappointment always sticks on the shoulders. So can we release that now? Okay, that's looking way better. Okay, and now, right, I want you guys, if possible, to type in what it is that you want to be able to hold with your nervous system, right? What expansion is it that you want to be available for? So now we've got this clearing and we're feeling a bit lighter, right? What is it that you want to hold? Now that you're at this 0 point space, what is it that the joy that you want to create? Now that we've let that disappointment go, what hope is starting to flood through the desert, right? What hope? What beauty? What space is available now for what you truly desire to manifest in your heart of hearts? How can you truly be all it is that you came here to be? So just take a moment and allow Creator to show you what's available. Canalizing abundance and unconditional acceptance. Oh, that's beautiful. What else? Who else? Sparkle saying abundance of joy and community. Yeah. Joy, guys, joy. Let's let that virtue of joy come in and download. Abundance. You're so worthy, deeply worthy. You believe in yourself. You back yourself 100%. You trust yourself now. You know what it feels like and where you have to be so that you're in the right place at the right time, so that you receive the favor of the universe, so that everything is working for you. You let go of being right about things, how things were supposed to work out or how things were supposed to go, so that you can tap into what's available, what's true, into God's plan versus our plan. Right? We let go of what we thought was supposed to happen so that we're available to something greater, to something better, to ease, to playfulness, to worthiness. There we go. Definitely touched a nerve. Pardon the pun. There we go. Joke Van Melson is saying purpose. Gary is saying, I want to let go of being perfect all the time. Yeah, everybody that's holding on to perfectionism, everybody that's holding on to unworthiness, everyone that's holding on to support wounds, everyone that's holding on to um, disappointment, everyone that believes that their chance is gone. Let's release all of that like we did with the clearing, but we're just going to give you another chance. That's what the universe does. It gives you chance every moment to forgive, to release, to let go, and to embody, to ground, to become something bigger, something better, something more authentically the glory and the power of God has within us already showed us that that's the deepest truth of who we are. Unconditional love. I love that one. I want to create a space for non-judgment. Oh, okay. You've hit another nerve. Thank you, Mattis. Okay. Everywhere where you're judging yourself, but other people, your husband, your mother, your best friend, your guru, whoever it is you're judging, can we give that to the angels right now so our nervous system can relax? Okay, there we go. Lipa saying, being able to hold healing sessions for big groups of people, also feeling of harmony and love with myself. So let's bring in all the opportunities, right, that you've wanted and thought that you deserved for yourself. There we go. Can we plug your clients into God, right? Can we unplug them from you and plug them into Creator? Because some of you you're limiting the capacity of your nervous system because you've got them plugged into you, and that's draining. It's exhausting, but it's also creating enmeshment. Like you're picking up all their feelings, and instead of you lifting them to your level, you're getting pulled down into their vibration. So can we plug them up to Creator? When someone comes to work with you, your job is to plug them into Creator. There we go. It's not to plug them into you. You don't have to do that. You're just going to unhook them from you, hook them straight into God. And that makes you available to work with hundreds of people, thousands of people, millions of people. We're going to call in your higher self, and I want you to tap into your higher self. Let your higher self know that you want them to bring you people who love you, who are ready to do the deep spiritual work, who are ready to transform. You're perfect people, you're chosen people. And you don't have to do anything except trust. Right? Move the way you're guided to move. Oh, and this is another deep aspect of the metaphysics of the nervous system is movement. So when something is stuck, when you're stuck in life, turn on the music and dance. Turn on the music and cry. Turn on the music and walk, but move your body because that just floods the nervous system with light, with clearing. There you go. Okay. That's looking way better. Open myself up to my soulmate relationship, especially my partner. Unplug. Open myself. Okay, so soulmate I love as well. Let's do a little bit of soulmate too, because we've got the client juju. Let's do the soulmate juju. So I want you to imagine, right, that you knew that your soulmate was already there, already waiting for you, and you were going to bump into them today, right, at the car park or the supermarket or at your friend's birthday party or that wedding that you've got going into. Imagine feeling those butterflies in your stomach. Imagine the excitement flooding through your energy field. Imagine them seeing you and your eyes meeting and them going, oh my God, you're so incredibly beautiful. And I've been waiting for you. And I just feel this incredible chemistry and this incredible connection and this deep desire to share and love and be and know you. And for those of you that want to manifest a soulmate, I want you to pull that in, right? Magnetize that in. I want you to imagine allowing that higher self to turn on the spiritual waterfall, right? Open all the locks, open all the doors. Imagine yourself opening the door to abundance, opening the door to soulmate love, opening the door to joy, opening the door to time. This is another deep aspect of the nervous system is I don't have time. So sometimes we manifest a lack, like I said, with money or with soulmates, and sometimes it's with time. And that's the one that I've been really working on recently. So I want you to feel that deep in your solar plexus, that your time is a huge aspect of your power. And managing your time is how you wield your power. So if you've got blocks on your time, if you're giving your time away, if you're not managing your time properly, can we give it to God so that it can be restructured, reorganized for our highest and best good? So our time is working for us and we're not working so hard to find time. There we go. Whew. Just healing our relationship with divine timing, with God's timing, with our own timing. Woo. Oh, it's so exciting. Yes, the other part of the nervous system, I didn't think we were going to get to do this until like another 2 days, but like quantum jumping, shifting timelines. So can we collapse timelines? All the negative timelines that you create for yourself, the ones where you don't have enough money, enough time, where you never find the soulmate, where you're always stuck. Can we collapse those timelines now? I want you to just go delete, 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 just collapse them. And we're going to activate the timelines for joy, for abundance, for peace, for playfulness, for personal power, for infinite possibility, for miracles. Ooh, miracles is coming in so strong here. Okay, some of you are really wrestling with control. So we have to do this and we have to do this and we have to do this, and you're getting sucked in. This is actually a social media thing. So can we unplug you from social media? Right? Can we unplug you from every person that you're watching, copying, trying to become so that you can go back to your authentic center? Every time you're watching them do something, make something, create something, and you're going, gosh, they're doing it better than me, or I'll never keep up, or I can't do this. Can we release all of that, the way you're judging yourself and the way you're comparing yourself? There we go. Okay, I want to take 2 or 3 deep breaths because some of you are like pretending you're not doing this, and I know you are. You know, when you're scrolling at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, it's happening. There we go. And it's making you take control of the way that things are going to happen, right? The way things are going to happen is through God, is through Creator. You create the space for the money, the space for the soulmate, the space for the child, the space for the program, the space for the channel, the space for the growth. But what manifests it into physical form, that's God, that's not us. Oh, can we release the shame in the nervous system around feeling like you should be there yet? It should already have happened. And this is causing the disappointment. It's also blocking the manifestation. Like if it hasn't happened yet, then it's not going to happen. It's not protecting you from disappointment. It's just blocking your manifestation, your juiciness, the juju. There we go. Okay, that's looking so good, guys. You're looking so good. So I'm going to open up for a few questions, right? What are you most struggling with around nervous system? What's coming up for you as we're doing this, as we're discussing this? And I'm going to tune into specifically you, do a few readings and a few scans as well. Okay, I'll let you guys pop in. Just grounding you back into your body, wriggling your fingers and your toes. Some beautiful manifestations there. Okay. Okay, so Sparkles is saying people pleasing is coming up for me. Carolyn is saying stress. Yeah. So let's start off with people pleasing. So when we're working with the nervous system, it deals with fight, flight, freeze, faint responses, right? So it decides whether or not we're going to believe in fear or believe in love for the day. Isn't that incredible? It decides whether or not we're going to believe in fear or believe in love based on what the thoughts and the energy that we've been pumping into it, right? It decides literally our biochemistry based on the thoughts and the energy that we've been pumping into it. So you're going to see, and you see like somatic is a buzzword at the moment. Nervous system is a buzz system at the moment. Trauma healing is a buzz system at the moment. It all comes from your spirit. It all comes from what's contained inside your soul, inside your heart, right? The nervous system is just a part of your body. So it does what your mind tells it to do. And your mind does what your energy tells it to do. And your energy is your soul. Right? So when we're dealing with people pleasing, what happens is that we've decided it's not safe to be our authentic self. And we're going to wear this mask and we're going to be who this person or people want us to be. And then they'll love us, then they'll like us. But the fear mind sets you up. Okay? It sets you up for disappointment. And then it kicks you when you're down. And then it tells you not to bother getting up. Right? There's no point starting again. There's no point trying again. That's how dark the fear mind and the ego mind is. Okay. It sets you up for the fall. It kicks you when you're down and it tells you not to bother, that you can't heal, that it's not going to work, that your time has passed. Okay. So when you're healing, people pleasing, you have to realize that if you go with that fear, right, you're then presenting a mask to the world so that even if they like you, even if they love you, they never actually got to know you. So you will always feel lonely and isolated and resentful because you have to be somebody else to get love. Does that make sense? So the only way to connect with true love is to decide that you're going to be the most loving, truest, most authentic version of yourself possible. And that you are no longer going to try to control other people's feelings, and that you're going to be present with them for their feelings, but right? It's beyond your power to control their feelings. And that is where vulnerability comes in, because you have to show up and be your true self, and your nervous system has to hold space for you to be you and for them to be them. And it has to have enough compassion that is available to both of you, right? They get to be them, whether they like you or don't like you, and you get to be you. But that is the only space in which true love or true connection is available. Because if either of you is showing up wearing a mask, true love, true connection was never available in that relationship in the first place, right? So whenever you're working with people pleasing, you have to break it down from, I'm no longer living the lie that if I am who they think I should be, that I'll get loved, because that it's a lie from beginning to end. If I am who they think I should be, they might like me, the me I've created for them, but they'll never like me, the me that I truly am, and I'll always know, right? So if that person isn't for me, I'd rather know now. And that is really, really powerful, because it's an integrity. It's the virtue of integrity. It's an alignment with the beauty of your soul. So let's bring in, number one, the virtue of vulnerability. Number two, the virtue of integrity. And number three, the power of the virtue of truth. So that you can be that deeply authentic self and know that in truth is all that was ever available to you. The rest was all a lie. The rest was all an illusion. Okay, that's looking good. Sorry, that was my mum. Okay, that's looking really good. Let me have another look. Okay, I'm going to get through as many people. Feeling unstable and weird in my gut right now. So we're back to the gut is actually one of the biggest aspects of the nervous system. You've got more nervous system in your gut than you have in your brain. Okay, so it's really, really, really important that you allow that healing to take place. So the gut is where our inner child wounds are, and it's where our ability to trust our feelings and to trust God. So our gut feelings are our God feelings. It's our divine guidance. It's that deep intuition, right? That we know what to do, and it gives us courage to follow our own voice instead of to follow somebody else's voice. So we're just going to ask for an instant healing on your gut and on the nervous system in your gut. There we go. And can we release your fear of feeling your feelings? There's a huge dissociation between you and your feelings. It's safe to feel your feelings. It's safe to know your feelings. The angels are showing me so much anger hidden inside your gut. So can we release that now? Okay, that's looking so good. Okay, I'm going to give you like 10 deep breaths because I want to make it through as many people as possible. Sparkle is saying, thank you. I am a carer, my career and everything else. Yeah, so when we're healing career, like that's why people are so focused on the nervous system. And I take like for me, my career, the capacity to hold more money was easy. The capacity to hold more children was a challenge, right? I'm still figuring that out. But and I don't mean manifesting babies. I mean holding that space where you're not trying to please and you're really able to authentically parent from that deep spiritual center instead of parenting from trying to make a child happy. But it's the same thing. It's your capacity to know that your authentic self is enough. And that's why so much of Marissa Peer's work is focused on enoughness. That's why so much of our like hypnosis tracks and things are focused on enoughness, because it regulates the nervous system. Not because it's the most powerful belief, but because it's a deeply common one, right? That we're not enough. And then we start playing these games and people can feel it energetically, and it pushes them away when we're trying to go up in our career, whether it's the promotion or whether it's the client or whether it's the opportunity. People can feel it if we're not comfortable in our own skin, and then they're not comfortable with us either. Right? So let's just release any ways that you're not comfortable with yourself, any ways that you're judging yourself, any ways that you're putting your success way off in the future when you're perfect. And let's bring it in so that you can fully embody it now. There we go. That's moving beautifully. Madison is saying, I'm working on anxiety. It's so much better now. Do you have any guidance on what to do to calm my nervous system? So one of my favorite positions is the turtle pose in yoga or the child pose in yoga, because your head is down, so all of your blood is flooding through your vagus nerve and into your brain, and it's relaxing your shoulders, and you're literally in that child pose, that complete I receive position to the universe, and it really helps to regulate your nervous system. But you want to create a space. I also love prana mats that you can lie on, but you want to incorporate a practice, whether that's exercise or a somatic movement, so that you are able to return to yourself every day, and that being with yourself, right? Whether it's in meditation, whether it's in prayer, whether it's in a somatic practice, becomes a part of life, because that helps your nervous system regulate. If it knows when it gets to regulate, if it knows when it gets to rest, just like a child that knows when you're coming home, it can calm down, it can breathe, it can do what it needs to do. Purnima saying, I feel my body is slowly breaking, back pain, joint inflammation, heaviness. Simply resting is not helping. Because, my darling, resting doesn't mean you're in rest, repair, renew. You can rest and be stressed. Okay, you can be sitting all day and still be in fight, flight, freeze, or faint. And in fact, if you're exhausted, that means you're in functional freeze. Okay, I'm going to go into functional freeze in depth tomorrow. Just say a yes if you would like to. If you would like me to do that, I'll take extra time to go into functional freeze. because you can be in a resting state, like tucked up in bed, or not have worked for a couple of weeks and still be in fight, flight, freeze, faint, and not be in rest, repair, renew. And that's why moving your body, doing the heart song, doing a technique like medical intuitive technique, doing like booking one-to-one sessions is so powerful, right? Because you need it. It's not a want, it's a need. So if you can't work something out, then you can't let something go. And if you can't let it go, it doesn't just get stuck in the nervous system, it gets stuck in the chakras. Okay. Leap is saying, I feel constantly in overwhelmed state, like God is asking too much out of me, and a part of me just wants to go in a bubble and hide from everybody. Yeah, so this comes from not understanding the light that you truly are, the power that you truly are. You are an infinite being. So it's not that God is asking too much of you. It's that you have forgotten who you are and you've become connected to the small version of yourself, probably the inner child version of yourself. And that's now who you think you truly are. You are the light inside you. You are the literally the Jesus, you are the way, the truth, and the light. You are a child of God, made in the image and likeness of the most powerful being that's ever existed, that created everything from the stars to the moon. You are not powerless. You are not a child, right? You're not a little girl or little boy. You are a powerful light being. That is who you are. So it's an identity shift. And that's why day 3 is an identity shift from who we become identified with that might not be serving us to who we truly are, which is the unconditionally limitless light that's available to us and to the universe and to ourselves. But God isn't what's asking these things of you, right? God loves you exactly as you are unconditionally. It's the soul mission that we chose so that we could fully activate who we are that's calling us. It's not God. God's not sitting there going, either you fulfill your mission or I don't love you, right? That's just a fifth plane belief. The reality is that we created this lifetime so that we could fulfill our true potential, so we could remember who we really were. We came here for a reason. Okay. So it's really, really important to tap into that and to work on your fear of who you really are. Joke saying your mom is doing a good job. My mom is a friggin' lifesaver. She is incredible. I owe it to my mom on all levels. There is no way, like there's nothing that makes you forgive your mother more than becoming a mom, especially a mom of multiple children. Like it just, my God, like my mom karma is like gold, like diamond dust right now. I have no bad thing about my mom. My adolescence is officially over. You know? Yes, 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 Madison, this is amazing. I missed it. I missed you guys so much, and I can't wait to connect with you guys and see you tomorrow. Left nostril is breathing heavier than me right. You've got an allergy going on, darling. You've got an allergy going on. So I'm going to ask for an instant healing for your allergy. Kate saying resonating throughout the whole body. Yeah, it's really interesting how powerful this is becoming today with you guys. You're bringing so much beautiful energy. Dan is saying, struggling with my next step in life. I really want to move. Listen to what you're getting, because you're saying, I want to move, because your nervous system needs to move to regulate. So today, what I want you to do is I want you to switch on the music and move. So the first track that you choose, I want it to be something like Enya, or something that makes you feel. And I want you to move to that track. I want you to move through the energy that you're stuck in to that music track. And then I want you to choose another music track that is empowering, like What a Feeling, or I'm unstoppable, but I want you to start with a track that allows you to be fully present with your feelings, because I'm gonna drop a big truth bomb here. Feeling your feelings completes trauma. Can I say that again? Feeling your feelings completes trauma. So if you do not feel your feelings, if you're spiritually bypassing your feelings, it makes it really difficult for you to step into the next part. It makes it difficult for you to move. And when you do move, it feels like you're dragging this bag of all your stuff behind you, right? So what I'm asking you to do is dance. What I'm asking you to do is tap into the power that you already have inside you. And if you feel you need help, book a one-to-one session, jump on to, we're actually about to launch a flash sale for one-to-one sessions. So keep a lookout for that. book onto one of the self-study courses, because they have the WhatsApp group support, and it's incredible what you can get from me inside a WhatsApp chat. Trust me. People have had miracles inside WhatsApp and inside Telegram just talking, because it shifts, it moves. You can feel the power of just being here on this challenge. And if you are up for Medical Intuitive, we're starting on the 5th of September. Doors are open, okay? But you can feel the power of the truth. And that's what these challenges are making available to you. And that is also what is going on in your nervous system. Your nervous system is an antenna to the deepest truth of the universe, which is that God is within you. God is healing you. You are enough. You already have everything that you need. But every day you choose love or fear. And if you chose fear today, it's all right. You can choose again. Okay? You can choose again in this moment. And you can start afresh. And if you need to go back and listen to the meditation again, do it. If you're getting guided to do deeper one-to-one work, do it. Right? Trust where you're getting guided to go. I'm going to do our closing prayer. I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Oh, I've got something exciting. So we're opening up a Telegram group to support you guys on this challenge. It's free. Okay. So Hera's going to post the link at some point today. She's literally creating it as we speak, so that I can be there and support you through the nervous system regulation, because things are going to come up, right? And because Restream, you're on YouTube, you're on Facebook, you're all over the place, and I need to be able to connect with you in a container, nervous system, right? Container. So if you would like that, if you would like a closer connection in a group just nurturing, okay, pop into we're going to put the link in underneath the videos for the first day one of the challenge, or you can DM me directly to ask for the link to the Telegram group, and we'll add you, okay? But it's just a space so we can work through this challenge together, and so that you can know what's available to you, because we've got some incredible things lined up for the next 6 months. Okay, let's do our closing prayer. O Great Spirit, Father Sky, Mother Earth, the winds, the waters, my Father, my Mother, Atanaha, all that is. We thank you for our lives, and we thank you for these good people. We thank you for all that we are and all that we are to become. We dedicate our time spent together and our relationships with one another to you. We ask that our suffering be ended and our pain be lifted to the love and to the peace that lay beyond. Aho, Amen, Namaste. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place.